Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most mind-blowing topics ever, Quran versus modern science. For centuries, people have asked, can religion and science agree? Does the Quran actually contain scientific facts? Well, what if I told you that many modern discoveries, from the Big Bang to embryology, were already described in the Quran over 1400 years ago? Let's explore the verses, the facts, and see who was right, Quran or modern science. 1. The Big Bang. Let's start with the beginning, literally. Modern science tells us that the universe began from a single dense point, the Big Bang. But in the Quran, in Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30, it says, "Do not those who disbelieve see that the heavens and the earth were a closed-up mass, then we opened them out?" That's literally the Big Bang in just one sentence. A single entity, heavens and earth joined together, then separated. No telescopes, no physics labs, just revelation. How could someone in the 7th century describe the same event scientists discovered only in the 20th century? 2. Expanding universe. After the Big Bang, scientists discovered something even more fascinating. The universe is still expanding. In 1929, Edwin Hubble confirmed it through astronomy. But the Quran in Surah Ad-Dariyat 51:47 says, "And the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed, we are expanding it." Expanding it. 1,400 years before telescopes. Before Einstein's relativity, the Quran described the universe as a dynamic, growing system. Coincidence? You decide. 3. The mountains. Now, let's come down to Earth, literally. Modern geology shows that mountains have deep roots, like pegs, stabilizing the Earth's crust. In Surah An-Naba 78:6-7, the Quran says, "Have we not made the earth as a bed, and the mountains as pegs?" That's exactly how geologists describe mountain formations today, peg-like structures deep within the crust. There's no way this was known in the 7th century. Science confirmed it thousands of years later. 4. Human embryo. Here's one that shocks even doctors. The Quran describes the stages of human development inside the womb. In Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:12-14. "We created man from an extract of clay. Then we placed him as a sperm drop in a firm lodging. Then we made the sperm drop into a clot, then a lump, then bones, then we clothed the bones with flesh." In the 1980s, famous Canadian embryologist Dr. Keith Moore studied these verses and said, "The description of the embryo in the Quran cannot be based on scientific knowledge of the 7th century. Modern embryology perfectly matches the Quran's words. Sperm drop, clot, bones, flesh. Coincidence again? Or something deeper? 5. The seas and their barriers. Science discovered that when two seas meet, their waters don't mix completely due to differences in salinity, temperature, and density. In Surah Ar-Rahman 55:19-20, the Quran says, "He released the two seas, meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier they do not cross." Underwater explorers confirmed this with technology. Two seas meet, yet remain distinct. How could the Quran describe oceanography centuries before submarines or sonar existed? 6. The iron miracle. Modern science says iron didn't originate on Earth. It came from space, from supernova explosions. Guess what? The Quran literally says this in Surah Al-Hadid 57:25. "And we sent down iron, in which is strong material and benefits for mankind." We sent down iron. Not we created iron. Sent down. Scientifically accurate. Iron truly came from the heavens. It's as if the Quran was revealing cosmic facts that science is only now catching up with. 7. The expanding sky and layers of atmosphere. Modern atmospheric science confirms that our sky has multiple layers, each serving a different function: protection, reflection, and temperature regulation. The Quran mentions these layers in Surah Al-Mulk 67:3. He who created 7 heavens in layers. You see no fault in the creation of the most merciful 7 layers. Science later confirmed troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and more. Perfect alignment. So Quran versus modern science. Who was right? Time and again, science confirms what the Quran revealed over 14 centuries ago. From the birth of the universe to the formation of life, from the depths of the ocean to the vastness of space, these verses aren't outdated myths. They're divine insights waiting to be rediscovered. Maybe the question isn't, who was right? Maybe it's this: how could the Quran have been this accurate, without divine origin? If you found this video mind-blowing, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks religion and science can't mix. Because as we just saw, the Quran knew it all along.